Good morning. I love you guys. It's a Mopar day, March 28th. I've had these casters, but now that I have room in my garage, let's put them on this. And then I can use it as a bench so that I can put it wherever I want. So much easier. So what I'm going to do is take the spot welds off of the inside of here, right across here, and wherever else I need to take this top part off. There's some spot welds up here. I felt the need, just felt something on my heart to pray over this project before I start. Dear God, I just thank you so much for providing fun things, projects to work on, Lord. I know it's just a car, but I just pray that you bless this project. And not just because it's something I enjoy working on, but for those watching, Lord. I pray that if anything, it's my heart desire that it ministers to those watching. And I just pray that they can see how, as you change in our lives and restore us, that's your heart's desire, not a car. But it's the same concept. You restore the car, you restore us. You make all things new. And you take something old and beat up and tore up, and you can restore it and make great things out of it so that you get the glory. And that's my desire, Lord, for the people to see that and know that they can have that same thing. And God, I just thank you for this project. I'm excited about it, nervous about it at the same time. I know that you can make this happen if you want to make it happen, to get it at the deadline in time. I know I only got 6 months, I think, to do this, but with your help I know it can be done. Then I'll know it's from you, because I need your help. Amen, Lord. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Dr. Seuss. If anybody is wondering what I'm using to remove these spot welds, it's called the spot weld remover. It has little teeth on the top up here and some on the bottom here. There are some teeth that break off of them if it grabs real good. This one has about 2 teeth broke off of it, but they still work, but they're kind of a nuisance. And sometimes the teeth just get dull. But what you can do is take this and flip it over so you can use those teeth on the bottom. You just put it in a vise, and then you just unscrew this because it's threaded on. Then you flip it over so that the good teeth are on the other side, and you just thread it right back on. Hello! And step into my office. This is where I work. Let's bring your children to work day. My office chair. Chisel, my wood chisel. I've used these things for years. I just take my chisel and smack it up there and pop them loose. At least that's the way I do it. I'm sure there's better ways. Other professionals out there are probably freaking out, but I'm not a professional. Self-taught. No one's ever taught me anything as far as this goes, so I'm just learning as I go. I'm sure there's other tools out there. These are primitive. At least this is inner structure type stuff, so it'll never be seen. It's not like it's an outside quarter panel or it's a nice finished area. That's what body work is for anyway, right? It's April 3rd, a day after my birthday. Woohoo! 53? Somewhere around there. What I got going on here is some short-term goals. I'll be making more of these. When I would like to accomplish these, like 4-3, which is today, Wednesday. And then as I accomplish these, I will take my little dash and turn it into a plus mark as I accomplish them. That way, instead of crossing them out. But today I want to take out the glass and the chrome on the 68 Coronet top. Take all the window out, all the chrome off, the rubber. Take all this off because I need to anyway. And then I'll have access to taking out these spot welds. What I'm going to do is I'll probably cut this section off here so that I can get to these spot welds here. And so then I'm going to take the top off, set it off to the side so I can bring the charger in. Then tomorrow I want to take the top off from the bottom. The bottom being this part. So I want to have this separated tomorrow. Then I want to move the charger into the garage at least by Friday. Today's Wednesday. And then I want to start removing the floor in it on Saturday. And by Sunday I want to have the cross brace removed in the charger so that I can put this other cross brace in. Because the cross brace in the charger is toast. It is rotted in the corners. And also I found a calendar, finally. I want to map out months in advance of what I need to have done by that time to stay on schedule. As things didn't go according to plan, now I'm like 3 months behind what I originally wanted to be. Well, 4 now. So that's not cool. But, you know, if God wants me to go, he'll make it happen. That's my theory. And right now I feel I'm at Romans 8:18. In Romans 8:18 Paul says, "For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is going to be revealed in us." And then it says, notice the word suffering and present time. Christianity does not give us a free pass from suffering. Yeah, John uses the parallel. The suffering of working with the car and everything will not compare to the glory I'll have when it's done. Same concept that God gives to us. I mean, we will suffer in this world. We're not exempt from suffering. So it's just a cool parallel there. Anyway, let's do this. And when I pointed my camera this way, and I just said that, on the other side is the charger. It's just right here. It's just waiting to go in. In where I could on the post at least. What I did was I put all the screws back inside of this, and what I'm going to do is take the rubber stripping and put it back in the channel, and that'll trap the screws in there. That way all of this will be together instead of putting screws in the bag and then having everything get separated. I put the chrome pieces inside of here. Then I took a piece of tape and just clamped it around the back of the screw instead of putting it over the top, and that way there's no residue and all that fun stuff that I have to remove in the future. Labeled it 68 Coronet post. Everything, I used zip ties, zapped everything together, and then I put a big one around everything, and so now it's all right here That way the weather stripping isn't getting all tore up. It keeps its form. Cut these off just because they drive me nuts. And then we got the windows and we're good to go. Now I gotta take this off. I'm walking around and something's following me. Or the headliner. Right, Goldie. She's like, can we play now? You're done, aren't you? And if anyone's wondering how to get this chrome off of your drip edge, I've never done it before. I've wanted to learn all these years of my life, but I never had to cross that bridge until now. Get one under it, then get the other under it, and then work your way down. And once you get two in there, what I did was simply lift this one and slid that one, and now it's coming off pretty easy, and it's not bending anything or messing anything up. These are nylon, I think, or hard plastic, so sure beats a screwdriver. And now it's just sliding right off, and I'll just continue that all the way down until it just pops right off. Don't go too far at once, just a bunch of little wiggles. And watch your eyeballs. There we go. Gosh, that's nice. No bends in it at all. Perfect. Time waits for no one. I just took this headliner out. Might as well take it out because it's got to come out. So I put my little plus mark there. That means I achieved it. So I took out the glass, the chrome, and all this stuff. Oh yeah, I set the car on my chairs to lift up the back end, but they kept separating on me, so I got some zip ties holding them together. It dawned on me where these are cut. I do believe they're on the chassis of that, the cowl and everything of the bottom of the car. If that's the case, I can take those off, have all these welded all back together. Just take that section, just put it right back on. Then take this skin and put it right back over that other structure. Hi, Rusty. How you doing, buddy? Hi. I am going to come in here and cut around just on the back side of this flange right here instead of drilling out all them spot welds. So I'm just going to cut around here and just make this so much easier. I'm going to save the good piece up here. I drilled out my spot welds on the inside of that, so I'm keeping this piece. I don't want to destroy anything that's good like this. Just gonna cut, there's a hole right there where the seams are put together, and I'm just gonna cut straight down from there. I did not meet yesterday's goal to take the top off from the bottom, but I am really close, well, ish. I only have so many hours each day to try to do this. I have all the spot welds from that seam down pulled away. Same with down below here. I need to take, there's a brace right here that attaches to that. There's 3 spot welds here. I'm about to take this off, and then on the inside, that seam that is here goes all the way through to right here, if you can see that. But I have all of those taken off, and that's where it will separate from this part. And then I got to do the same to the other side. So if you fall short on your goals, don't get discouraged, because today, Friday the 5th, I wanted to move the charger into the garage. So I'm a little bit behind, but sometimes things can go quicker than you think and you can get caught up again. But just think, if you didn't have goals, I'd probably be up here somewhere. Okay, got this side broke loose. Let's do the B-pillar now. Look, basically you're just cutting around the spot weld. You want to go deep enough to cut through the piece of metal, but not so far you cut into this one, because this is the piece I want to keep. Sometimes they'll just pop right off, but most of the time they won't. So what I do next is take a hammer and a chisel and pop around them, and it'll help break them loose. Different point of view. Trying to get on the back side of the hole. And then there's some here and here. I got to do those as well. Too bad I didn't have that on video. I just threw my back out. Well, I almost met my goal today. I got a couple more spot welds to do. I was standing up from doing the last one because it's time to go to work right now, and because I'm done for the day. And as I stood up, my back just went bink, and I just collapsed. I'm like, "Hi, buddy. Are you ready? What's that sound I hear?" That's what it is. The charger goes in tomorrow. Actually, today I'm hoping. Got a little bit of time before I have to go to work again. I will hang the clock on the wall when the charger comes in. But what I think I'm going to do is cut this off here so that this thing isn't floating around. Same with the other side. I got the last spot weld out. Up here, I do believe. There's always something, I'm sure. Now I just need to cut with the Sawzall through this rib, if that's what you want to call it, or it comes up and over. Once I do that, I think I should be good to go. Got that hooked up. I'm the only person doing this. This is when it'd be nice to have an extra hand, but I'm not going to be inside when it happens. They say that if you are about to do something stupid, just make sure that your camera's rolling. Because when I cut that, it could go. You never know. Are you ready, Rusty? Let's do this. And we're good. I gotta pry these braces out and up. So it's probably pinching everything in here. There's probably some in here that I didn't get. Yeah, over here there's a spot weld I missed. right down between here and here. I got that one out, and everything's free and loose now. The whole thing wiggles. It's obvious I am going to have to struggle to get this thing off. No grand finale with it falling. It's like a puzzle with a hidden piece. Well, you know what I said earlier about not wanting to be in it when I take it apart? I should be semi-safe back here. I'll just take a seat right here. Yeah, right. Come on, give it to me. I worked hard for this. Help me, Rusty. Well, let's at least get it off these posts on each side. Maybe that'll help drop it more, and maybe it'll help that spin upwards. Got me again. Okay, it dropped some. Now, those are leaning inward. Engine horse out of the way. There we go. Of course, now my car is just collapsing on me. And it's still not doing what I want it to do. I think I may have it figured out. Come with me. I'm crawling under the car, but in the inside here, on the wheel well, we got a flange. I cut it out with the Sawzall. It wraps around this, and I think and this is attached to that and is locking it in. So if I can peel all this off, I think it should be free. Correct. Because all of that is cut loose, but this is still welded to that. I think I'm gonna have to take my handy dandy Sawzall, like right here, and then right here, because I can't get my drill in there to drill out those spot welds. My office is kind of crammed. Let's do this. I hope I plugged in my Sawzall. Oh good, we have power. Watch out, Rusty. Go on. There's one side. There's no room in here. And my face. To be continued. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Let's get this thing done.
Bluetooth mode. Connected.
Connected. Sorry guys, I need to lock you out. That made way too much noise yesterday for my wife. She works from home. Ugh, that door is gonna throw my shoulder out someday. My wife works from home, and with me cutting and sawing and banging, and she's on the phones all day. She's like, you need to close your door. I'm like, oops, sorry. So let's get these pieces out and let's get her done. This is what I'm getting out of here, is a strip from that cut mark to this cut mark. And I'm taking out this strip right there because it's attached to the arch outside and it's attached to this inner piece right there. This thing is definitely putting up a fight. I'm on the other side. I got this side off. It's all wadded up, but it's apart from where the arch goes that way. Over here, I got this side off, but it's still grabbing. But then down here where the wheel well is attached all the way around, there's spot welds all the way around here. And since this is all one piece going to this, what I'm gonna do is just cut inside of here with the Sawzall right there, and then come on the inside of this piece right here and cut right there, and then the car should be free. I put my engine stand back up. I put the posts, attached them to the thing again, so at least it'll hold. But at least I got my roll cage above me and inside, so let's see what happens. Trying to get the blade to turn is another story. I need to invest in more tools. Come on, I'm almost there. Okay, I did it. Nothing happened. Now let's take the thing off, hopefully. I see what's going on, partially. Where I cut through here, I thought all of this was separated, but it's not, because where it cuts here, it stops directly at that hole, but then there's a piece of metal that is still attached from the back side here to there. So I'm just going to take my hammer and chisel right through that spot right there and see what that does. Definitely helped, but not the help I was looking for. Every bit helps though. So what spot weld is the most important? The first one you take out or the last one you take out? I think I found one right here that didn't come apart all the way on this side. And work it a little bit. Let's do stupid things and see what happens. It's still not wanting to let go. I'm going to go to the front again. Take that out. Take this off. Take this side off. And let it collapse on itself. There's a weak spot right here. But what happens, happens. Go. Woohoo, there goes my chairs. It's on the ground, but it's still not coming apart. Do I need to flip it over and bang it upward? I don't know. There goes my phone. That's good. I'm running out of options. Well, improvement, I guess. I noticed this gap is separated, so it's working its way that way. That's good. So that means that side is too. Perfect. Yep. After I walked away from it, this happens. How funny is that? So, what next? We're getting there. Try it again. Downward pressure, upward pressure. That didn't work. Come on. I need two people. Hold that, I'll pull this. Do it this way. Mess everything up. That pedal has to let go. There it goes. Ha! Woo! See that? Everyone look, I'm not totally crazy. Yay. Oh, I did it. Thank you, crowbar. Stay. At least I didn't die. Now how am I going to move it? Yet. Never thought I'd see this moment, but I had to keep moving. Yes, this is what we have. I pried the snot out of this forward to get it out of my way. That's what freed it, but like I said, just metal. All that can bend right back. But that's what I was after. And now what I'll do is move it out of the way. Take this out and then bring the charger in. I wonder if I have time to do that now. But hey, I did it. And what I would like to do is eventually, my Rusty, love you buddy, is take this and put it back on top of this. then I can put that over and make a whole new car out of it. But more than likely, I'll sell the whole thing in pieces and let someone else do it if they're crazy enough. If not, I'll just keep it, and if I ever get to it, cool. If. I don't know if you can see it or not, but all them little slivers in there, they're everywhere. All the little sparkly things. But yeah, pieces of metal. I don't want my dog stepping on those, but I've been sweeping them up constantly through this whole process. Doing it all for you guys. Love you, Rusty. Now what in the world am I gonna do with this? I still don't have a plan for it as far as where to put it yet. I got that ready to come in. The moment I've been waiting for, and I'm sure a lot of you guys too. Let's do this. It's in. It's kind of crammed in here again. I still gotta reorganize stuff from when I remodeled my garage. Take this drawer thing and stick it on top of my white cabinet over there, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, let's put this right here. There. Now we have room again. Yay, buddy. That's where I parked it. It's temporary. So's my mess. Now my wife can have her parking space back. Yay!